Welcome to eXp Realty Explained. Your business, your way. A partnership, absolutely like no other. Where you own the business, it doesn't own you. So you can effectively have opportunity to make money while you sleep. 75 to 100% of your own commission. Sounds fantastic to me. No desk fees, franchise fees, or hidden fees for that matter. We all know that we've popped the hood on multiple opportunities and there have very much been hidden fees. Equity ownership in the business, a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. Look it up, EXPI. I can see my own shares portfolio and I can even sell shares if I want. My brand, my database, my colors, my choice. I absolutely love that. And of course, I have all of my subscriptions, legislation and compliance is covered, therefore risk is managed. And on top of that, I get both in-country and global training from all of the agents who are making waves and selling a whole lot of property. So as agents, we all know that we start off by advertising ourselves. Print media, probably a little bit less than what we were all used to in a yesteryear. If we look at our own brands, I have Total Home Care Solution. We have other brands sitting inside or partnered with EXP. If somebody wants to fall under the EXP Realty banner, they can do that too. As I said, I have Total Home Care Solution that is in black and white. I have my database connected to the mothership. I go out, I listen, sell property, I get recognition, and I get reviews. All the while in the back end, EXP Realty is hosting and taking care of my subscriptions, my insurance, my compliance, my risk, my transactions and trust accounting, my real-time support. So I've got somebody there who has been a head of operations at other well-known brands that I can lean on. I also have a licensee and director that I can lean on. And of course, as I said, I've got both in-country and out-of-country training for myself, my business, and my team. Here are some of the EXP partners that we have. Now, this list will only continue to grow as EXP New Zealand continues to grow also. Hopefully on this screen, you have some very well-recognized business partners and expected ones too. Here is a list in front of you of all of the things that EXP offers. So really, what's under the hood? What are you responsible for? And what are we responsible for? As you can see, we provide everything from your CRM system all the way through to branding packages. What do we expect of the agent? Well, we're here in service of you. We are here to help you to be successful and all of the things that go along with being a day-to-day real estate agent would be those expectations. But EXP is really pioneering the entire industry across the globe when it comes to real estate. We are cloud-based, agent-owned, and agent-grown, using cutting-edge technology, extensive training, and a huge collaborative environment. I myself can safely tell you with my hand on heart that out of every 20 listings and sales that I do, 50% of those will be in collaboration with someone from EXP, whether that's outside of the country or not. Hopefully you hear this and understand what a vastly collaborative space this enables you to have. Whether you are an individual, whether you are a large team, or whether you're about 12 months into starting your real estate career, we can help you. This is the absolute future of real estate. So let's have a little bit of a recap. 75, 25, commission split from the first sale up until you earn or write 140K of GCI for your calendar year. So if that takes me 2 months, then for the next 10 months, I keep it all. To have your membership, there is a one-time start-off fee of $400, but that also includes your first month at $200 plus GST of your monthly subscriptions. Of course, you will need to pay your own license fee for REA. In terms of looking at a rebrand, and some people may not need too much of a rebrand. It may be a simple connection. When I chose to do an entire rebrand, it cost me less than $2,000. Some will be more, some could be less, but there will always be some sort of investment, as we are probably expecting. EXP will help you to cover all of your bases. We have marketing packages, title ordering can be done. We will help you to manage all of the trust accounts, Ryan's memberships, agreements. Of course, it's the expectation that all the listing authorities, property files, and so on are controlled by the salesperson with our help. So if you look at the bottom amounts here in the overview, and let's just say, for instance, that you wrote 500K of GCI for your calendar year. If you did so, you may be left with 2 to 250, maybe, if you're lucky, at another business or company. But if you're chosen to be powered by EXP, then with everything that you pay in plus your monthly fee, you would actually be left with $462,240. So all you are taking out is less than $38,000 from your grand total GCI per annum. Sounds too good to be true? Guess what? Our wonderful EXP leader, Carl McNulty, thought the same thing upon picking up a link to EXP. His own words were, "It sounds too good to be true, but if it is true, then please, I would like this." So we have both in-house leadership and country leadership, Carl being the director and licensee, myself, Emily Morgan, head of business development, and Fiona Roach, head of operations. All three of us have been part of very well-known brands across both New Zealand and Australia. That is the most wonderful team in your corner to help you. We also have a global leadership team. Glenn Sanford, our founding CEO, a phenomenal visionary. We have everything through from marketing management to senior finance and more. The right people are here to help. So if you are a team and you are listening right now, there are some prerequisites, there are some criterias that you would need to meet, but if you and your team did so, then it would be a 200 plus GST per month per salesperson subscription. However, you would be looking at a half cap. So yourself and your agents would cap at 70,000 as opposed to 140,000 GCI. So is it wonderful to be part of a team powered by EXP? Absolutely. It's always wonderful to be a part of a team. However, we don't all want that, do we? I myself being one of those people. So if we flip over to the revenue share on the right hand side there and see that I myself as an individual agent get 75/25, nothing changes there. I cap at 140k GCI, tipping over to 100% of my own commission. You will also see here, and I have alluded to it, that EXP pays a revenue share for those in the business who are growing teams and helping people be successful. When I first came to EXP, I truly thought that somebody had to write 140k of GCI before I, as the person helping, was paid a cent, and that is absolutely not the case. What happens is I grow a team. I help these people to be successful. I help them to make transactions. And upon every settlement for those transactions, up until that person caps, I receive a portion of that as the sponsor who is helping them. In layman's terms, revenue share now pays my mortgage. Works for me. But who are EXP and where did they come from? Glenn Sanford started at EXP in 2009, and much like you and I, was sitting at some very well-known companies across the globe with a tech background thinking, surely this can be done better. Because our agents really should be at the heart of it all. They shouldn't be at the bottom. They should not be the bottom feeders. They should be placed at the top. And on top of that, why are we stuck in this bricks and mortar office and there's little to no choice in paying 50% of everything you earn to somebody for the glory of a desk and a chair and a printer? So thank you, Glenn Sanford, for coming up with what I envision to be the absolute future of real estate. You want to have an office? Have one, but you don't have to. I do not. I have a cloud-based business. I run this cloud-based business from my home office. I recently moved states and I picked my business up and dropped it into another state. There was not a lot that had to take place in order for everything to happen. My business was not interrupted. And that is, again, not something that I have seen elsewhere. Here you can increase your profitability. You can actually discover something that's collaborative, that's virtual, that has and shares best practices throughout the industry. We are always continuously learning, growing, and empowering our agents. Not only empowering our agents, but listening to their feedback and making change accordingly. EXP will allow you to propel your growth to a whole new level and expand your network to a global reach. Not just yourself, but your agents and your clients. How many of your salespeople can currently sit in front of a seller and say, I can take you global for little to no extra cost to you, Mr. and Mrs. Seller? A very powerful conversation to have. Now, let's get you connected. In front of you here are my details. My phone number, yes, you can call that phone number from New Zealand. It will come directly through to me. If you don't want to call me, that's fine too. You feel free to email me and that will come through directly to myself as well. Or if you're not quite there yet and you still want a little bit more information, head across to lifeatexp.co.nz, grab yourself the Flipbook magazine and gain a massive understanding of what EXP has to offer you and your agents on a global and New Zealand scale. Partner with EXP today.